Okay, there we go. Good. All right. Hi, everyone. Happy Fabulous Friday. It is actually a truly fabulous Friday. I could not be on a better high right now. Well, that's not true, you know, but because if the better news comes, I'll keep you guys updated. So I had my interview on Wednesday. It went, or not Wednesday, on Thursday, yesterday morning, and it was amazing. It was the best. I literally walked away from that interview knowing I had done my absolute best for that job. And so I just, it's now in the Lord's hands, and that's it. It's done. I did everything I possibly could. My friend Candy has said it best. You give your very best and God will give his best. You do your best and God will do his best. And so, but I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best news. So I just was so happy to hear. It was so good. I'm just so glad to know that I did such a good job. And then my friends just called me, a colleague just called me to tell me that they were called for a reference already. So it's like right at the tipping point edge. So fingers crossed I get this new job, because it would be a really great change for me. And I was really nervous before, and I just like stopped. I started to cry and panic a little bit. Like, I'm not going to be able to do this. I don't know. And I just prayed about it and stopped and told myself, you know, just, okay, breathe and say a little prayer and let, you know, and the Spirit told me, just go in there. It's okay. The Spirit, I knew the Spirit was going to guide whatever I needed to say in there. And it did. Things that I talked about, things that I don't know I would have normally talked about in an interview, but I did because it felt natural and felt right. It was just awesome. So that's my good news. So fingers crossed about the job. If I don't get the job, I also have been moved into a permanent position in a different department, which is also good news because I work in this great team. But it's not necessarily where I want to stay. I really am still looking for something better. And I think today that reminded me, like, this just further shows me as I've prayed this week, where I am is a good place, but it's not necessarily where I want to stay. And so finding something better is really what I need. So yeah, so fingers crossed, guys. So, all right. So I wanted to show you my card class that I have for sale right now. Is only $25, guys. It's only $25. Let me find the gems. I don't see the gems here. Maybe they are hidden away. I thought I had them handy here. I guess not. You get a full pack of genial gems. Yeah, they're to the side somewhere. So it's $25. Hi, Carol. It's $25 for my class, and you get, it's all inclusive except for ink and adhesives. So you do need to have adhesives and ink. And it's a $25 class. You get a free stamp set. I only marked this because I wanted to make sure that I knew that this was my stamp set and not the ones that I need to give away in the class. And so you get a free stamp set. You get 6 cards, and you get a box. You get half a package of these little boxes. You get the free stamp set. You get everything for these 6 cards, and you get a full pack of genial gems. And it's only $25. And when I send you it, everything is cut and prepared for you. And you get all the measurements. You get all of the measurements and a video tutorial and instructions. And then I also have several alternative cards with this same stamp set. So I don't want you to walk away from, you know, with this stamp set and not know how to use it. I made sure that the cards that you get, oh, and a half a pack of this, duh. And I was like, why am I missing something? You're getting a half a package of this amazing paper that I keep using and I'm going to use again today. That's the main thing that you're getting with it, as well as the free stamp set. But $25, like, this is a $15 pack. And you're getting half a package, you're getting the free stamp set, you're getting half a package of these, and you're getting a full pack of the genial gems, and those are like $7 too. I think they're like $7. I could be wrong. And then, and so remember these papers, I'll show you guys these papers in a second because they're part of our project. Let me show you our cards. So I made sure to show you how to use this paper and how to use this stamp set. Now the text comes in a different stamp set, but you could use any text you want. These are just the ones I happen to use, but you could use any text you want. I just love, oops, this one's sideways. This one's, I think, my favorite card because I think I might need to do another card like this. Such a good little card. And then this one here. And I love that I picked up all the colors within here and made a lot of like variety. This one I think is my favorite because this one is, this border is all stamps. And I show you how to make this border with, and it matches this paper perfectly. Look at the little spot. All of the stamps from this match this paper pack like so perfectly. This paper pack is amazing. There's flowers, but it actually is a lot of it's called abstract beauty for a reason. There's all these abstract shapes. The top page is flowers, but all inside is all abstract shapes and colors and stuff. And it's really cool. I love this paper and I've been using it a lot. And so, that class, oh, here are some of the Genial Gems. You see, there's some that are, I think these are Blushing Bride, and then some that are Just Jade. And so these ones are the, whoops, Just Jade ones. There we go. So you'll get a full package of these gems, a full packet, half a packet of the paper, half a packet of the boxes, and I give you all the instructions you need, everything you need, $25, which is really cool. Now to ship it, I think priority mail shipping I put down is like $9, including the tax. And so I put it on there. It shows you there's a price that's like local pickup, and then there's a price for if it's shipped. Just because to ship everything, it does weigh. And so that's why, and it's priority. So that's good because if it's priority, you'll get it quicker too. So, yeah, that's about all I have for that. And so I want to make sure you guys know about that. Sign up. There's links. I'm going to put some more links. There's a link on my page right now. And you can sign up for it for a while, but I think I have it until April 11th. I might adjust that due date a little bit because I started advertising it like just really now. So I might have to adjust that due date. But I have all the supplies ready. Nothing's going to sell out. So perfect. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in. Let me go ahead and get started on our card. I'm going to be using some retiring stamps, and they're my favorite, like one of my favorite stamps. And so, yeah, you'll see. I've used them before, but okay. Oops, come on. There we go. I got a little stuck there. All right. Thanks for sharing, Carol. Sorry, I don't know if I already said that. I'm just so excited about the job situation. I'm just like, whoo, whoo. We'll just keep hoping and praying. I'm right at the very edge of getting the job, Carol. Right at in the finish line. Really, it's like a photo finish right now. It's really at the end. So I had a third interview. And so, all right. So this is the paper where you'd get half a pack of this paper. That's 24 sheets. Here are the different, you see there's all these abstract shapes. And and the gold, you see, that's why this paper is a little bit more expensive than the normal. It's because it has all, thanks, Carol. I have turned it over to the Lord. I went into that interview and I was just laid everything on the line and just said, I just prayed before I went in and just said, okay, it's up to you, Lord. And I said things that I don't know I would have normally said in an interview, but it just all felt so right. It just felt great. So, so yeah, so this is the paper. You'll get a half a pack of this paper in that card class that I'm offering. So keep that in mind. Is this the packet? No, I want to put it back in this packet. This is my used up packet and that other one's my brand new packet. So I don't want to get confused. And so I wanted to show you how I've used this. I wanted to use this particular stamp set here. I love this Sailing Home stamp set and dies. They're retiring, and actually the dies are on clearance for I think $23 or $24. They're discounted quite a bit, and so. But I love this stamp set. I have always loved it since the very first moment it came out, and I will be keeping it probably forever because I've used it so many times. I don't ever tire of it. It's just such a great set. So I decided to use the, oh, I forgot to show you this. This comes in that pack. It was one of the ones that slipped in. So this is one of the sheets that comes in this pack here. And so this pack, and so I decided to just take simple Night of Navy. I was in love with this one here. This sheet here has like a rainbow on the back, but the other side has this gold and black. And I just thought these stripes were like a very nautical idea too. And so this actually is the same design that I showed you before when I was showing you the no waste. I trimmed off, because they're 4 by 6 pieces of paper. And so, yeah, I agree, Carol. Isn't that such a stunning set for men and women? It's just so pretty. There's nothing about it that I don't love, you know? And so let me move this down a little so I'm a little more centered. So these are 4 by 6 pieces of paper. So that means they're perfectly layered to make a card front. So all I did was I trimmed off a 3/4 inch from the bottom of this, and I just put it in my scraps here. I'll use it later. But remember, on the card I did a few weeks ago, I had trimmed off the bottom and put that little 3/4 inch right here on the front. It matched perfectly. And so I'm going to do the same thing here. Very simple layout, but I think it will be really effective with this sailing home. And so I was trying to think of what would be a good background. I was going with, I don't normally use 2 sheets of DSP, but this one I just thought was a good match, you know? I think because the stripes often make you think of like nautical type things, you know? And so, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this back on here. I'm not sure if I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals or not. I probably will. Let's see. We'll see how I feel once I get things. No, because I think the boat's going to be on dimensionals. So I'll decide on what this layer is going to do in a minute. Let me just adhere it down. I'm not sure if I want to pop that up again or just lay it flat. Probably lay it flat. But. All right, so now we're going to get to our stamping. Let's get our ink. I was so excited because my colleague and friend, she called me and it's like, I was just called. And they asked me for a reference. I was like, oh my gosh, so close. I'm so close. You know, so fingers crossed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp, the anchor because I want to use this particular, phrase with it. It says, let hope be the anchor. It's cute in life. So let me go ahead and stamp this right here. Perfect. I love it when stamps have so much texture. And so I hope you're washing your dishes, Carol. I probably caught you in the middle of washing your dishes. So look at that great texture. Isn't that great? I mean, it really is worth the money, this stamp set. I am amazed every time I use it. It's so stunning. I actually got this stamp set for free because I'm a demonstrator at Stampin' Up. I went to On Stage, which is one of those exclusive, like, little meetings that they have. And, oh man, it was so fun. And my best friend and I went and we had a great time and it was just great. So, all right, so let's go ahead. And let's get our little mini Stamp Cut and Emboss. Now, if you missed the sale, it's no longer on sale, the mini, but that's if you already have it, awesome. But if you didn't, it's still available. It just won't be on sale. But if you join Stampin' Up, oh, excellent. If you join Stampin' Up, you can always get. If you join Stampin' Up, you always get a 20 to 25% discount. And then you also, if you have an order of more than like $300 something total, you would get, I got this for 50% off because of the fact that I had a big order one day. So I want to use the shape in here. I think I'm going to use it twice actually. Oh, I'll do that one next. Oh, that's a good one too. Cute. Okay. Alrighty, let me put some little tape down. Little tape, keep it in place. Little washi tape. I don't know where this pineapple washi tape came from, but I'm using it up. I think my friend got it for me. Oh, I've got the handle on the wrong side. Oh well, I'll do it left-handed. But look, I'm not left-handed, but it you know, it's really easy to use once you get it started. Hi, Holly. No, this is not a paper pumpkin set, Holly. This is a this is called the Sailing Home set, and it actually is retiring. I use it often, especially with my students, as you know, we've talked about before, because I have a lot of Navy students, and I've also sent a bunch of cards to my dad because he's a Navyman, and so a sailor, and so so yeah, this is Sailing Home, and it is retiring, and the dies are on sale right now, and so they are actually on sale, so that's actually good. I have actually 2 cards for us today. Oh, this is a little stuck on here. Get a little. That's a little weird. Get my little scraper. See if there we go. I just had to find an edge that sometimes it gets a little when you. That's why you get new plates after a while, because after a while you'll get new plates because they do become not necessarily sticky, but you see there's so much paper that's kind of stuck on them, and you know it holds them in place. And so that can happen. It's not that often. That was a surprise. So, but I need to get new plates. Mine are old. And so they'll keep, you can keep using them. There's nothing like wrong with them, but you're just gonna lose some of the quality. So we'll go ahead and we stamped our anchor, and then I wanna stamp the let hope be an anchor in the storms of life, through the storms of life. So where's my ink that I just had? There we go. This is one of the first stamp sets I got as a demonstrator, that I bought as a official demonstrator, I think, when I first started to actually do cards for my students and things like that. I don't know if I started to sell them at that time. I might have. Actually, I think I had started to sell a little bit. I don't sell, I used to not sell things at all and just use it like a Costco membership being a demonstrator. But now I obviously am on here telling you guys about it. But it's also kind of like just teaching. I like just teaching new things. So, all right. So I wanted the anchor and I wanted my label. And so actually, I think these will be, this will definitely be popped up. The anchor is smaller than I expected. I thought it was going to be bigger. And then I also have this gold ribbon I think I'm going to add to my anchor. So I'm going to set down my little square. We'll figure out what we want to do with the other. I love this paper. And my newest class is only $25, and it's using this paper, and you get a free stamp set and all kinds of stuff, Holly. So check that out. It's in the link that is below this video, I think, on the main page. And I'll share it again and send another email out. And so I love this paper. So let's try it this way. Ooh, that might be better. I think because this, and then I can show off the gold. You know, I don't want to cover up the only gold on the paper because it's just some splatters. Oh, I like that way better. I think I'm going to do that and leave that. And so let me get my gold ribbon. That looks way better. It looks way better. Okay, let's get that through. I'm going to tie just a little knot around the edge of my anchor, just to add a little something. I also have some gold metallic dots I might use too. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I'm even going to tie it in a knot. I just twisted it around. Okay, I like that better sideways. And then I have all that gold showing. I just like this, I don't know, it's kind of, it's not a watercolor, but I don't know, something made me think that this would be good with the, obviously it's navy, but I just thought it would just match with this stamp set. And so I'm not gonna actually tie this in a knot. I just did this as one twist around. If I tie it in a double knot, it's gonna be a little bit too bulky. So we'll go ahead and prevent that from happening. So let me get my dimensionals. I'm still using this little sheet up. And so it's good to use the mini dimensionals actually on this anchor because there's not much space. It's kind of narrow. Yeah, Holly loves taking my classes. I don't know exactly if there's a reason other than I'm awesome and fabulous, but we became friends just because of a class that I advertised. And she's like, I want that class. And then that was it. It's funny how I've made friends through Facebook in that way. I never thought that would really happen. I never really made friends that way. A few people, but not many. But I've made a lot more internet friends through Facebook. And so I use every part of my dimensional paper because I never want it to be, I never want to have a any waste. I like that it's sideways here. I think it balances it out a little bit. Okay, the other thing that I was gonna use were maybe some of these little dots. These are retiring, they're only a few dollars. Yeah, a couple of these will be good. They actually look great. I wasn't sure they matched, but they actually do. Because, you know, sometimes the metal will look a little different when you have it against the, and I always use like 3. I do an odd number. 3 to 5, 3 or 5. I'll only do 2. Thank you, Carol. It's cute, right? I haven't used this anchor as much. It's probably my least used stamp in the set, and I thought I need to use it because I've shown you guys the sailboats. I've shown you a few different things. So the other thing I was going to do, let me see. Okay, is this the one that goes on the inside? The other thing I wanted to show you is that I want to put the inside, no, that's my scrap piece of paper. Yeah, it's this one. For the inside of my card, I'm going to put the rope. Now, the rope is kind of a hard stamp to use, in all honesty, because, you know, it's cut off. So, you know, when you stamp it straight, you're going to have this weird little edge cut off. Thank you. I am so fabulous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it on the corner so that it doesn't show that little bit of cut off rope. And so I have one more card only because I had some paper open. Well, I have a card already made essentially. So I just need to add the stamp to it. And so I'm going to have one more card using this stamp set. So, all right, I'm going to do the little knot. Let me move this a little bit. Normally I put the compass on the inside of this card, but on this, when I use this stamp set, but this time I thought, you know what, let's use the anchor. I rarely use it. I've only used it once maybe. And so I really wasn't sure about it, but it actually looks so good. And it has a die cut for it. There's a die cut piece for it. Here are, oh, I guess not for the knot. Now this is a rope piece, then there's seaweed, then there's the I keep thinking of the name, not the mast, but you know, and then a little knot. Oh, there's this on the, you could add to the compass. You have this little piece, like if you want to thank you, and then you have the sailboat and the lighthouse. So I'm also going to do a lighthouse. Let me put this on the inside so this card is finished. But that's a great card. Dude, that's a great card. Make sure you comment and share, Holly, to get entered into the drawing. Always have to comment and share. Otherwise, I don't know who's done it. And then I just put in the numbers. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2 people. That's how I know Carol has some that I still need to send out. I'm sorry, I was so worried about the job. You're going to get some happy mail, I promise. I'll make it up for it being late. It was just I think the job just had me so distracted naturally. So here's my, my fabulous card for that. Now I had these scrap cards. So I actually made a Cruella de Vil birthday celebration, and it's one of my videos. If you scroll down or look on YouTube, it's one of my videos on how I made some Cruella de Vil ears. And I did this Cruella de Vil dog stamp. Okay, perfect. Good, Carol. So I did this dog stamp. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use this. I just want to use it up. It's floating around and I'm not doing anything with it. So I decided to use, let me make sure this is clean. This looks like it hasn't been cleaned off. It looks like there's some navy on it. Where's my little cleaner? It's normally right there. Had it. Cleaner is. Normally I have my little cleaning pad right here. It's weird. I also had been moving things around, so it's okay. We'll just go ahead and go with it. It'll be fine. I know I haven't used it recently. And I was looking for even my scrubber. And my scrubber doesn't seem to be here either. I have a little scrubber that I'll use to clean my stamps as well. But of course, that's not even here handy. So I am just missing all my cleaning supplies. So I decided to go ahead and take Real Red. I know, right? And the thing is my desk is like pretty clean overall. I mean, there's a few things here, but like it's pretty clean overall. So it's funny that I'm losing it. Losing my mind. Okay. So on this one, we're going to stamp in red the lighthouse. Oh, look at it in red. It's so good. Look at how good it is in red. I normally wouldn't think of a lighthouse in red, but isn't that awesome? Like it's such the perfect color. And so now, I think I'm going to use, I think I'll use a different color for the sentiment. So I think I'm going to try this thanks or congrats. I think I'll do the thanks. We'll use a different sentiment this time. So this is a little bit more versatile card. The other one is very specific because it's got the anchor, you know. You don't have to put, you know, anchor of hope and that, but it fits pretty nicely, obviously. All right, so I'll use the thanks. Let me go ahead and get the different die out. So I'm going to use that one this time. I'll put this one away. And I usually have like a magnetic strip that I put inside my case. I just haven't done that yet. So that I don't use my dies, lose my dies. I'll put them together with my stamps so that they don't disappear. Oh, I better get the anchor, but I can use that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna, oh, I need this lighthouse, durr. You'll have to watch the beginning of the video, Holly, to hear about my job adventure. And so it'll all work out. And so, all right, I'm going to switch these over. Maybe that'll help make it to where, and let me switch it where they have a handle. This is a cute little flag. I think because it's so small, I haven't used it much. This is a little too wide. Okay, cool. I made cauliflower hummus tonight. That's my dinner. And I'm deciding on the protein that goes with my cauliflower hummus. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not sure yet. I could make a piece of chicken. We'll see. I might not want the chicken though. I think I want something else. There we go. That one popped right off. I love dies. I don't mind fussy cutting, but I love how perfectly the dies cut things out. It's way better than my fussy cutting, in all honesty. So, okay, so there's my little, I'll move this over. And I'll stamp my thanks inside. And I think I'm going to do it, and it's a stitched, look, it's a little stitched flag. How cute is that? It's a stitched little flag. I love it. So let's see, I'll do thanks. I'm going to do thanks in black because of the black and white gingham over here. And we're going to use some ribbon because we can. Well, you know what? I need a bigger block. I'm going to need a bigger boat, ladies. It's just the reality. Sometimes when a stamp is really narrow, you can use the small narrow piece, but sometimes it's just, I can't really gauge the size where it might be a little off. So sometimes it's worth it to get the bigger block, even though it's not ergonomic like this one. I'll use the bigger block to make sure I can get it perfectly centered, because sometimes if it's too narrow and it bumps up right against the edge of the stamp, it's hard to get it centered. Okay, there we go. Oh, good. That's pretty good. It's not like my bestest, but it's good. I think also because I had moved it a little. Okay. So now I think I'm gonna use this ribbon and this ribbon because it's kind of, I mean, I can just add this here, but I feel like it's just a little bit, it needs a little something behind it. So I decided I would maybe wrap a loop. I love a good loop, but I was thinking of combining the red and the gingham together in a loop. Now this red gingham is retiring, or the red satin is only $4 right now, you guys. It's just a few dollars. So I was thinking about using, oh, maybe no gingham. Look at, see how the gingham almost like clashes against the plaid? Maybe no gingham, maybe just the red satin. I was inspired by the gingham, but maybe not. I love this gingham, black and white gingham, but I don't think it works in this situation. I think maybe just this. And then we'll add the thanks. Let's see. Because it's already down, I can't like put it in a strip like I would. No, it needs to be bigger. I think having it in the loopy will work best. And then the thanks can be up here. Let's see. Let me move my hand a little. so I can see it. Maybe it needs to be just a smaller loop over here. Oh, I think that looks good. Just takes a minute to get it settled. There we go. And then get my tape. And I often, oh, okay, so this, my little tabs are a little bit too long, but that's okay. I can still trim them up. My little flags. This is the double stitched satin ribbon. It's only $4. It's like, nice, score. Don't forget to use my host code. If you go shopping, use my host code. And then I'm gonna put my lighthouse right here. Oops, I need it to cover the tape. Oh, I made it a little too funny. I might need to, too much. There we go. I needed to, it was, the tape was showing, and so now it's not showing. No, it's still showing. I used too big a piece. I might need to use some double-sided tape, like some tear and tape. I think I'll do that. Okay, yeah, let me make my little bow and then put it down. The tape is a little bit too wide this time. Tape is a good and inexpensive glue. It's a little bit too wide this time. It's like a little AIDS ribbon. And then, but I think I want it like that way. Yeah. So let me put this other doubles tear and tape right there. I like that it's not a bow, because it could still be a masculine card too with this sailing home, or with red. I mean, it can still be a masculine card with red and not necessarily just a feminine card. Where'd my little lighthouse go? There it is. Okay. So we'll put some dimensionals in the back of this and pop it right there. So good. So good. Turned out so good. It took me a little longer to do that one than I expected. There it is. This was a scrap that I had, so I'm using it up. Sometimes I'll forget I have these white scraps, and it's like a mistake stamp kind of thing, and so I'll set them aside because they're double-sided paper, but then I'll forget to go get my scraps when it's time. So I need to devise a little better system. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the mini ones on the back of this tiny one because it's so cute. Such good cards. I'm gonna make 2 of these little lighthouse ones for sure. Well, I can make a whole bunch of them because a whole bunch of this one too, because that's the same as my class. Oh, ladies, there's a new stamp set in the catalog called Seeing People Cut Ribbon to Make Narrower. Oh, I hadn't thought about that, Carol. I'll have to try that. there's a new stamp set in the new catalog called like something fabulous. Obvi, it was designed for me. Let's be real. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get that one. It's a fun stamp set. It reminds me a little bit of the one with the lipstick. It's not doesn't have lipstick on it, but it's kind of a girlfriend stamp, you know, kind of thing. And so it's so cute. So how cute is that card? I think I'm gonna add, I was debating on what to add to this one, and I think I want to add the iridescent rhinestones to this one. Oops. This is why I use my tweezers and not my finger, usually. I think I'll add just a couple. I just thought it'd be fun to add a couple. I think I'll add 5. And one more over here. There we go. Cute. So cute. I can't wait for the new catalog. Let me know if you guys need a catalog. If you're already a customer, I will send you a catalog. If you're not a customer, then because of the shipping costs, I have to charge, I think it's like $3 or $4 because it's, you know, it costs quite a few dollars to send it. And so if you're already a customer, I have a whole system of how I send them to you. But if you're not one of my customers already, just let me know and we could do like a Venmo or PayPal or something of it, just a few dollars, and that way I can make sure to get you the catalog you need as soon as it comes out. And I might throw in some extra little goodies. So perfect. So cute. Those turned out great. I'm gonna make 2 of these ones because I have another one that's extra. And so you see, these were just extra cards and I hadn't used them since September. So I wanted to make sure I used them up. So cute. So cute. So they turned out great. Don't forget to sign up for my my class. It is $25 plus shipping. And it includes half a pack of paper, half a pack of the gold boxes, a full pack of the Genial Gems, as well as everything you need to make 6 cards, and a free stamp set. So make sure to sign up for the class using, it's going to use this kind of paper. I have 1 card with this paper. So cute. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'm always appreciative of your support. Make sure to comment and share, and that way I can, what's it called? That way I know that you've been one of the sharers. And so, yeah, because it doesn't, Facebook used to show me who shared what, but now it doesn't do that. They always change things up. I don't quite understand the logic, you know, the Facebook minions, they have some kind of idea of something. So, all right, ladies. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll keep you guys posted on my job situation. I'll post it on my Facebook page if, with any new updates regarding the job. And so, yeah. Oh, is that crooked? Might be a little bit crooked. Yeah, it is. Let me move it over a touch. I'll have to fix it. Yeah, it was pretty crooked. There we go. That's a good thing, is I can always peel these up pretty easily. So, get that right. It's gonna bother me that it's crooked. Now, maybe no one else would notice, but I would notice that it's crooked when I gave it away. I don't give away any of my cards that I think are ugly. I'm like, you know what? This card is not cute enough. I'm not giving it away. I only give away cute cards. Same with when I send treats. Holly will tell you, I always send like treats when we send the catalog. And I'll send you a scavenger hunt. I need to make a new scavenger hunt. Holly loves the scavenger hunt. It's so fun. So, all right, there we go. Now it's straight. Yeah. All right, those are our 2 cards. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll keep you posted on all my updates. So, all right, have a great night. Thanks. Bye.